Game Dude Matt, back again, and today we're going to talk about a game on the SEGA Genesis, Aladdin. It's actually a very good game. I also like the box art, very colorful, very well detailed. I like the shading and everything. And before we get started, I'm going to start with a little fun fact. First of all, I didn't have a SEGA Genesis as a little kid. The system I grew up on was the Super Nintendo. I did have Aladdin on the Super Nintendo, and having played both, I think the Genesis version is better. I just found it to be the better game. First of all, let's look at the visuals. I'm going to talk more about that right now. About the same time that I got this game, like 4 years ago, I found this website that was hosting videos of this old TV show. And it's a British TV show for kids, and it was all about just nothing but video games. First of all, very jealous. I certainly wish we had something like that here in the States. If we did, I guess I missed it, but I don't recall anything like that. But anyways, the show is called Bad Influence. And yes, on one of their episodes, this game was covered. And they said something that was just really cool to me. That, you know, SEGA, they always made some pretty cool moves. They actually paid. They got a hold of and paid Disney artists to draw the sprites in this game. And I mean, just example, like just look at the genie right there. I mean, that right there, I'm not kidding. That right there is why I bought this game. When I was looking over some games in this used game store, and I saw this box, and I liked that it was boxed first of all, but I'm looking at it and everything, and when I see that, just the animation, that picture right there, I'm like, I never seen a Genesis game look that good. You know, I was like, wow, that's on the Genesis? So I went ahead and got it. Again, very good decisions. The character likenesses are just right. They're great. And honestly, on the Super Nintendo version, it's actually kind of a complaint of mine. The characters don't look right. Aladdin doesn't look right. A few are fine. A few are just fine, but it was, you know, Capcom artists' rendition of the game instead of, you know, the actual people who drew it. Somebody else's art. So, yeah, again, good move on Sega's part. Well, enough talking about it. Let's check out Aladdin. Let me laugh the first time I saw that. But here we go. Aladdin. Kind of fix this a bit here. There we go, it looks a little better. Iconic song. Sounds pretty nice in 16-bit even. Well, let's get going. In Daggerball, faraway land of wind and sand, a young street rat named Aladdin must steal to survive. Meanwhile, Jafar, the Sultan's advisor, plots to take over the kingdom by stealing a magic lamp from the perilous Cave of Wonders. Our story begins on a dark night. Sounds pretty dark indeed. Ooh. That's one thing I liked better than the SNES version immediately, was you could use your sword. If I'm not mistaken, I haven't played it in years, but I think the Super Nintendo one, all you could do is throw apples. Like, it's a big subtraction right there. Points off, man, points off. But, I mean, just look at this. Look at the animation on that camel. So it's a really good decision. They hired the artists and animators of Disney to do this. Genius. And of course, a quick shout out to Robin Williams. Nobody could have played that genie as good as he did. Just perfect. Perfect decision. hearing the song is making me think about, you know, all those funny lines he sang in the song. Okay. But yeah, nobody, not even the just average amount of, you know, bad guys that you see all over the place, nobody is stiffly animated. Everything is very fluidy. It looks great. And that really honestly isn't a common thing in 16-bit games for such fluidy body movements. I mean, it's like good and everything, but you know, I'm pretty sure if someone has pulled the sprites from this game and like put it on a website, there's probably a lot of pictures for each character. I prefer the sword, but sometimes you really just need to use the apples. Keep enemies from a distance. Ah. Come on, climb the rope. Dang it. Oh, that's funny. That heart-shaped balloon was, of course, blue like the genie, but it even had a goatee. If I find another one, I'll point it out better. Huh. But yeah, as you can tell, just animated beautifully. It's a good game, but that is probably the one thing I praise it the most for, is just how well it was animated. That's awesome, by the way. I forgot about that. Oh, dang it. Oh, I haven't done this in a while. Okay. Oh, dang it. So pretty fun little bonus levels in between. Having escaped from the guards, Aladdin is approached by an ancient beggar.
There's a cave, boy. A cave of wonders. Filled with enough treasure to make all your dreams come true. To find it, you must find the two halves of the magical scarab. The first half is lost in the desert.
Hope you enjoyed that, by the way. I like the music here. It's awesome. It's a fez wearing snake. You can use the camel spit to defeat enemies. Well, oh yeah, look at that. Kind of Mickey Mouse cameo. Got his shorts in his ears. Well, that's about it for now. I'll play it just a little while longer. But thanks for watching. Again, great game. Check it out if you haven't already. It's not just an average Disney, crappy game. It's good. So thanks again for watching.